as we dive into one of the most bizarre and fascinating archives that you probably never heard of. It is a story that belongs to the Belgian surrealist poet Mimi Hamois. One that could never ever be told in a straight line. She's a figure that's completely wrapped in myth. Mimi's life doesn't come to us in some neat biography. No, it's more like a collage of rumors, secret rituals, pure rebellion. You have to understand, her entire story was a performance, and she made sure she was always in control of the projector. And this brings us to the big question, doesn't it? The one she really wanted everyone to ask. Who was she really? Was she just a radical poet? A professional revenant, perhaps? Or was she something else entirely? This was her answer. It was so her. It perfectly captured that aura of self-mythology that defined her whole existence. See, she didn't just write myths. She was the myth. Her life was a series of explosions. It starts with a harrowing childhood that she refused to talk about. She runs away to Paris, then back to Brussels, dives headfirst into the surrealist movement, and then, after years of scandals, she simply vanishes. That she escaped to Paris when she was just 17, that was her first real power move. It was her first act of sabotage against her own backstory. This is where she divined how to use her beauty, her intense gaze, to take control of her own story. She wasn't just some quiet poet sitting in a smoky corner, no way. She became this incredible theatrical provocateur, famous for scandalously heretic performances. In these moments, her body was a living, breathing manifesto, and she used it completely to challenge public morality. And of course, the press went hog wild. The headline ran the very next day. The backlash did exactly what she wanted. It just propelled her to infamy and sealed her reputation as a lightning rod through the heart of the Belgian surrealist movement. Her public life was wild. Well, what was going on behind the scenes was even more radical. And that was largely thanks to her husband Hervé. He wasn't a jealous husband. He was what she called her sanctioned witness. And he was the only person she allowed to photograph her exploit. His camera wasn't about spying on her. It was about reverence, a ritualistic blessing. He believed that her erotic freedom was the genesis of her power. And Hervé basically became her co-conspirator in sculpting this whole incredible myth. We're going inside the Crimson Archives to look at the secret artifacts, the documentation of their rituals. This is the only known photograph of what was called the Crimson Ledger. It was this forbidden book that detailed her rituals and affairs in obsessive and graphic detail. And what's inside? It is truly shocking stuff. It was basically a curated file filled with dated photos of bite marks, of lovers who were only identified by their initials, text written in crimson ink, made from a mix of absinthe and, yes, reportedly, the blood of her own menstruation. And then, in 1955, people whispered about suicide, but neither a body nor a note were ever found. She just walked off the stage, leaving behind this archive that asks more questions than it could ever answer. Her final act was the ultimate mystery. But maybe, just maybe, the real key to all of this is something she once told Paulette. For me, she said, physical proof, the bite mark, that didn't matter so much. that was temporary. The real art, the real puncture, was what she left on your memory. And that's really the question we're left with, isn't it? When you look at her whole life, the entire archive, was she just documenting passion? Or was she creating memories that were designed to literally outlast flesh and bone? In the end, it really makes you wonder what lasts forever, the scar or the memory.